There was a pretty big race on Saturday, so you may not have seen what went on away from Aintree during the afternoon. The feature event on the flat was the listed International Trial Stakes at Lingfield, in which the Richard Hughes ridden Vanderneer in the white quickened off a strong pace set by Lehave to justify his 5-2 on SP. The Richard Hannon-trained son of Dutch Art had a distant view of Derby favourite Kingsbarns when second in the Racing Post Trophy last season, but kicked off the new campaign with a cosy win in this 1 mile contest. Connections took this with Dubawi Gold back in 2011, who went on to finish second to Frankel in the 2000 Guineas, and the winner will now be aimed at the Newmarket Classic.
So past halfway, and up front it's Lehave down the side, who leads to Unsinkable the Grey, and then Ocean Applause in third ahead of Vanderneer, who's creeping a bit closer on the outside. Then comes Maxentius from Operation Chariot and Massara. Hoarding has got work to do, and then Flawless Beauty turning for home. Lehave has a clear advantage here, about 6 lengths ahead now of Unsinkable. He gets to work on Vanderneer, who's still got 5 lengths to find. Richard Hughes on the home turn. Can Lehave keep up the gallop? He's still clear by 5 lengths to Unsinkable. Vanderneer now picking up ground towards the centre of the track. Lehave, though, still has the lead by 2 lengths. Vanderneer now finds his stride. He's making ground towards the outside, and here comes Vanderneer to take over inside the final furlong, and Vanderneer gets up to win for Richard Hannon and Richard Hughes. Lehave was second, close for third, Unsinkable and Maxentius.
Earlier on the card, Universal in the yellow defied top weight in the competitive 1.5 mile handicap. The Mark Johnson trained 4-year-old had run some decent races at the Dubai Carnival earlier in the year and was securing a first all-weather success off a career high mark of 101.
Then Apache Quixote and a boy named Susie on the turn. Universal has come there pretty strongly now to take over out wide, and Universal and Joe Fanning have swept to the front here from in second Aquilonius, and then Quixote, a boy named Susie running on but too much to do. Universal in front inside the final furlong, and the further they go, the further he goes clear. Universal back to winning ways for Mark Johnston and Joe Fanning. Second, Tep Makia.
Over at Chepstow, Escargot justified a 9-4 on SP to run out an easy winner of the 3 mile novices chase. The lightly raced Paul Nicholls trained 9-year-old won readily under Harry Skelton.
The final fence they come, and it's Escargot by a length and a half. Make that 2. Final obstacle. Escargot jumped it well to Western King in second, who again was just a little bit pedestrian over it. And as they go towards the final half furlong, Escargot sat off the pace in the hands of Harry Skelton, just needing to be kept up to its work as it goes towards the line. But it's going to win. Escargot scores, beats the gallant Western King in second. The other 2.
And staying with the jumps, there were a couple of decent races at Navan. The Grade 2 Webster Cup looked like a 2-horse race between Call the Police and Rathlin, but it was the 2 outsiders, Mr Cracker and Some Kind of Superstar, who fought out the finish. And 18-1 shot Some Kind of Superstar in the quartered colours was the one with his head in front when it mattered, recording his first win in a year.
Some Kind of Superstar, the 2 going head to head. They've gone on from Rathlin and Call the Police down now to the final fence. Some Kind of Superstar, Mr Cracker on the near side. Mr Cracker now lands in the lead from Some Kind of Superstar, who's trying to battle back, racing uphill to the final 50 yards, and Mr Cracker and Some Kind of Superstar in a head bobber. Some Kind of Superstar and Ben Dalton on the inside of Adrian.
And also at the track one-time Cheltenham hope Rupert Lamb, the grey, ground out success in the 2 mile 1 novice chase, getting the better of Noel Mead's 6-time runner-up, Dylan Ross.
Heading down now towards the second last, and Rupert Lamb with on the near side Dylan Ross, these 2 in front of Moon Dice at the second last now. Little between them, Rupert Lamb and Dylan Ross on the near side as they begin the run down towards the final fence. Dylan Ross on the near side of Rupert Lamb as they come down now for the final fence. There's not much between them as they come down to the last. Dylan Ross and Rupert Lamb the far side, inside the last 200 yards, and Rupert Lamb digging deep on the far side and running up towards the finish. It's Rupert Lamb in the colours that'll be carried by on his own in the National in a few minutes. Wins.